Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's DLloyd. So, a quick video here on the weekend. I was trying to go hoop, but then a major trade happened. So, hopefully, this video isn't too long, but we have to talk about it. Jimmy Butler, finally being shipped out of Minnesota. He is now a Philadelphia 76er. We knew Philly had interest in Jimmy Butler before, but the asking price was too much. It looked like they came down a little bit on the asking price. They weren't asking for Ben Simmons anymore. So Philly, they were back talking, and they made a deal happen. We didn't think it would happen today. We didn't know exactly when Jimmy Butler would be moved, but we knew him sitting out because of general soreness, they said. That was just a ploy to get traded earlier. The start from Minnesota really wasn't promising. Even with Jimmy Butler, they were losing games. So it makes sense for them to go ahead and ship him out and try to get as much back as possible. Now remember, you're comparing this to the trade offer from the Houston Rockets, which was 4 first-round draft picks. That's essentially what they tried to get. The Timberwolves didn't want that deal, and instead, they made the deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, this is exactly everything that the trade is going to involve. So, the 76ers are going to get Jimmy Butler and Justin Patton. The Minnesota Timberwolves are going to get Jared Bayless, Dario Saric, Robert Covington, and the 2022 second-round draft pick. I don't know how I feel about this trade, you guys. I really do not know. First opinion on it, I was not a huge fan of it from Philly's side. I think it makes a lot of sense for the Timberwolves. You get Dario Saric, 24 years old. We have seen him now average over 12 points a game. Last season averaged 14 points a game. He's been struggling this year. Last year he shot the ball 39% from the three-point line as your stretch four. This year, of course, taking less shots, shooting just 30% from the field. Didn't know how to take that. I think Saric, his value was at an all-time low, but I think he'll be able to turn around, especially in a different system. Robert Covington, people call him a 3-and-D type of guy. Not quite as good of a shooter as people make him out to be. He's going to get you about 36 to 39% from the three-point line. He can play defense. He's 27 years old. His contract isn't terrible. He's going to get $10 million. Then his next few seasons, he's going to make $12 million a year. Not a terrible contract, especially seeing how some guys are being overpaid at this point. Jimmy Butler, you're able to ship out. For Philadelphia, you look at it, and the reason why I said I'm not sure how much of a fan I was. You have Ben Simmons, who we all know. There's no question. If you don't believe this, I don't know if you're watching basketball or not. We know Ben Simmons can't shoot. Markelle Fultz, for whatever reason, they keep trying to give him opportunities, and he should not be starting. That clearly should be J.J. Redick. He's earned it. He's playing better this year. For Markelle Fultz, everybody can keep living on the potential of Markelle, but it's literally at the point now where we get excited when he makes a 3 or 2 in a game. Never in history has a first overall draft pick made a shot, and we made a big deal about it. That's at the point where we're at right now with Markelle Fultz. I don't know what's going on. We don't know if he's still hurt. We don't know if he really had a case of the ips and just don't remember how to shoot. We don't know if it's mental. We don't know what's going on with Markelle Fultz. I'm not banking on him ever living up to the hype of being the first overall draft pick. So when you look at that, you try to look at the lineup. Ben Simmons is going to be your point guard. J.J. Redick should be the 2, but they may keep Markelle Fultz there just for political reasons and organizational reasons. Keep him at the starting 2. Of course, Jimmy Butler comes in. He's going to be your 3 now. He takes over from Robert Covington. He's a better player. Not sure if he's a better shooter, but this year he is shooting better than Robert Covington. So maybe he can stretch out the floor a little bit, have a little bit less pressure on him. That may work out. We know Jimmy Butler will also play D, and he's, effort is never something that you question from Jimmy Butler. Your 4 spot, what do you do with that? Do you go with Mike Muscala, or do you insert J.J. Redick into the lineup and maybe move, Butler or somebody else to the 4, Ben Simmons to the 4? That's definitely a possibility because you really don't have a suitable 4 on your roster without Dario Saric there. Then, of course, Joel Embiid is your center. But where are you spacing out the floor? That's where I think issues are going to come. You've seen how teams are just disrespecting even the thought of a shot from Ben Simmons. You see now guys staying in the paint when Ben Simmons has the ball at the 3-point line, guys playing help defense when Ben Simmons has the ball at the 3-point line. I think you need to stretch out the ball. I don't think Jimmy Butler does that. I'm not sure how that dynamic is going to, take place. Ben Simmons, powerful personality. We all know Joel Embiid's an alpha personality. So is Jimmy Butler when he gets there. So ball distribution, how they're going to play together, definitely is going to take some time for them to figure it out. You don't know if he's ever going to, get that chemistry. If he does it, Jimmy Butler, it's not an issue for him because he's a free agent at the end of the year. He can leave. So the 76ers are banking on a lot. They're hoping that he likes it there. Hopefully they can build a foundation there. Jimmy Butler wants to win. You have opportunity. Maybe everything can work out. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, you got a young player in Dario Saric. You have Covington who you could insert. I think for them, it may be a little bit better. Karl Anthony Towns clearly going to be your main guy now. Hopefully he could play like that guy. And if that's the case, I think it's definitely a win for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Not 100% sold on the Philadelphia 76ers all of a sudden becoming a way better team. But you guys let me know. Maybe convince me otherwise in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about this trade? Do you think the 76ers got better adding Jimmy Butler, losing Dario Saric, losing Jared Bayless, losing Robert Covington? Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.